Howdy everybody, it's Amy here from Amy's Sparkly Diamond Painting. How are you doing today? It is Sunday, I believe it's March 9th, and I just wanted to check in and do a little bit of unboxing and just chat for a bit. So first of all, I want to shout a big thank you out to everybody for your support. My last video with the Hobby Lobby unboxing went kind of nuts. And as well as my mentioning that I was close to 4,000 subscribers, my subscriber count went way up as well. So I think, over 4,100 now. So wow. Thank you all for the awesome support that you've given me just in the last week, but also in the past, year and 3 months, I think, that I've been on doing my channel. So we're going to do some unboxings here. I got an order in from Someway that was my own money, but it was mostly cross-stitch and a couple diamond paintings. So I threw in a couple of other paintings here. Yes, this is Diamond Art Club stuff. And I mentioned I'm not going to do like big unboxings, but somebody suggested I just kind of show rather than do the full unboxing thing, because I feel like I'm kind of advertising for them when I do that, when I do the full unboxing. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to kind of do a quick unboxing basically and just show you what's in there. So that's what we have today, but again, a big thank you. And now that I'm a couple minutes into the video, for those of you that have stuck around this far into the video, I am going to say that I'm going to do a giveaway for my 4,000 subscriber count, even though it's already climbed above that. So I'm going to do this a little bit different. I'm going to give away 2 $25 gift cards, but I'm not saying where because that's up to you. So if there's something out there at one of your favorite craft stores or cross-stitch stores or whatever, if they offer gift cards or gift certificates, then the winners, I'm looking at a picture over there, the winners will get to pick which store they want their gift card from. So that's how we're going to do it, and I'm going to give a keyword at some point within the video, not at the beginning, not at the end, somewhere in there. And if you put the keyword down below in the comments, I will do a spin the wheel type thing, or random number generators, typically what I do, but because it takes a while to type in all those names. So I'll assign each person a number, and we'll do a random number selection for 2 winners, $25 gift cards to wherever, as long as they offer them. So what I have here, this is actually the project I've been working on this week because my mother's birthday is coming up. And this is the one that I unboxed a while ago that has these feathers that hang from it. And it's been a quick and easy project because it only has 7 colors here. But I haven't gotten a whole lot done, but these look like they're done, but they're actually only halfway done because I got to do the back. So we'll get there, but they're a little bit more clear. When I first looked at them like this, it was kind of hard to see what the picture was, but now that all the white is covered, you can see the 2 wolves. There are 3 wolves howling at the moon. It's going to hang like this, and then this, and then this, I believe, is how it goes, with the feathers hanging on various holes that are on there. So this one is probably the hardest to see the 3 wolves there, but that's what I've been working on. And I also got another little surprise goodie today. My hubby went to the store and found this and brought it home for me. So it's been a rough few weeks with work and all the mess going on, so he thought I needed some really good chocolate, because I said something the other day about needing some chocolate, and he remembered and found 90% cocoa, because I do like dark chocolate, but that's really dark chocolate, so we're gonna snack on that over time. So what do we have here? We've got some minis from Diamond Art Club because I really like the birds. So I don't buy from them as often as I was at the start of the year, partly because I have so many to get done, but also because Dreamer Designs has been knocking it out of the park lately. I can't help it, although this weekend I didn't buy any, but I have like 2, 4, 6 sitting over there still in the boxes, which tells you I have too many. So I'm just gonna tear into this and we'll take a quick look. So if you want to keep this part, if you only tear one side and slide it off, you can slide it back on. Sometimes the other side will tear, or you can tape it. But this is the bird set. I do like my birds. So these do come just with the thank you. Like I said, I'm not going to do this like a full unboxing here. So this one has 17 different colors there, and we got the little bird stickers here. So this is a set of 6, and usually with the minis, we have all fairy dust. There is one AB on this one, which is white, AB 5200. So let's take a quick look here at what we have. Get them out of the bag there. So we have a cute little, they have their names, I think, typically, but I need my glasses to see that. Put this a little bit closer. So that looks like a robin. It is a Baltimore Oriole. So there's that one. That looks like a blue jay. Nope, eastern bluebird. Duh, I should have known by the orange there. And then we have this one, which is chickadee. There, let me put it, I'm looking down so I'm not seeing where I'm putting these in the camera. And we have this one, which is American Robin. There's our robin. Okay, that one I don't have to look. That's a cardinal. And then this one is a goldfinch, eastern goldfinch. Hopefully the glare is not too bad there. So those are the 6 birds. And they go back and forth on how they package your diamonds, I noticed, or maybe it's just that they changed for good and I have some older ones that I've gotten in, but all the diamonds come together now instead of in 6 separate little sets that you have to put together at the end. So those are the colors, nothing too spectacular there, but pretty oranges and reds and everything to go with the birds. Put those back in there. And then, of course, the toolkit is a little bit smaller than what you get in the big ones. There with the tray with the goodies in it. And the pen and the baggies and extra putty there. So that's what's in those. Put those off to the side. So that is the birds. I'll put it all back together later. You guys don't want to hang around for that. Then I know these have been out for a while, but I didn't get them right away, but I finally did because it's easier to get these in pairs to save on the shipping a little bit, but I got the mini dragon set. And these I don't have to look at the names of, luckily, because they're fantasy. So let's see what we have here. I won't even take the toolkit out. You've seen that. Don't need that. This one only has 13 colors. Not very many there, but they are all fairy dust. I don't see any AB drills. Just fairy dust there. And lots of browns and oranges. Let's look at the canvas first here. That one's pretty cute. How about that one? It looks almost like a crocodile there. That one looks like a fire dragon. He looks almost like a dinosaur there. Ah, there's our fire dragon. And then one that's hatching. So there's a close-up of how they will look. Pretty cute. I guess they do have names on them, don't they? So we've got Spike, Pip, Clyde, Rory, Lark, and Rexy. So, and as far as the diamonds go, it looks like they are also all in one train. They're in all fairy dust, lots of browns and greens. So those are the 2 mini kits. I might save this one a bit because I don't have enough space right now with all the other stuff. So let me do a couple more diamond paintings and then hopefully I'll have room. So I placed an order with Paint Someway in January, and some of it got caught up in the New Year's celebration stuff. So it did not come until February, but I have had it for probably a week now, but it was mostly cross stitch. And the reason it got caught up was because they are Paint Someway made cross stitches that I was curious about. Not all of them are, but some of them are. And so they had to get them printed. And I had a couple diamond paintings that they also, I guess, had to print that if they say PSW on the SKU number on their website, it means that there's a few extra days that it takes to print them. So this one I was actually a little bit concerned about because I don't know if you can see that. It's folded in half. So it's shipped like this. So we're going to see how well that one has done. But this one was just a cute little one. Came in a big bubble mailer. So it didn't get too squished. But this is also that slightly softer canvas. I think most of them are doing that now. I've had a lot of them lately where they, even though it does have a few little wrinkles here, the wrinkles come out much faster or a little bit easier than the older, thicker canvases. So this one is a 30 by 30, looks like a true 30 by 30 based on the size there. So yes, true 30 by 30. And we have a starfish on the beach with a moon. I thought the moon would be good for blinging up. So this one only has 24 colors here. Take a look and kind of help flatten it out here because it's got those little wrinkles, but it's actually flattening out pretty quick already. There we go. So yes, see how quick that was at flattening. There's still a few little wrinkles up here, but those will go away, especially if you push the diamonds on them. So what kind of symbols do we have here? The key is pretty small there, but we have upper and lowercase letters and numbers and all sorts of different symbols. I see an O but no Q. I see a B but no 8. So looks like I should be able to tell them apart. There. And the toolkit, because this is a square, we got the little bit better toolkit here, which has the tweezers and the multi-placers, as well as 2 pads of wax. I don't think there are any ABs in here, but I am planning on blinging up the moon at the very least. So, and some of those stars too. But we'll take a look. Otherwise, my diamond painting people won't have as much to see because I have so many cross stitches, which I think there's like 5 or 6 there. So as far as colors go here, they're falling all over the place. These are indeed square drills there and already bagged up, which makes this an easy one to work on. Has 939 for the dark color and not a whole lot of colors in here. And 3865 for the white, so no ABs, but we can add them. And so no, I see no 310. So we have 3 different colors of dark blue. So that one's pretty cool. Be a quick and easy little kit there, because with fewer colors, you're not switching colors as often in each section. So it goes by a little bit faster. So I like these bigger bags as well for the diamonds, because as a content creator, I can pack them up much easier. So I'm going to let that one flatten. There, put it off to the side. But this is the one that I'm curious about here. So this did come this way. We have another Good toolkit there. But I was concerned. This is the thicker, well, maybe not. Feels more like shower curtain, but it was definitely folded in half, so we do have this big old crease down the middle. So I'm not sure how well that's going to flatten out, but I should probably give you guys the snake warning. This is a snake for Year of the Snake. I had so many cross-stitch Year of the Snake cross-stitches, hello, that I thought, you know, I don't really have any diamond painting snakes. So this was about the best one I could find that was okay, but I know a lot of you aren't snake people. But I've mentioned it before, we have a pet snake. So, oof, that didn't work out so well. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just trying to flatten it at least a little bit and see how that crease is going to do. I'm going to flatten this underneath some of my other diamond paintings that I have in progress and see if we can get that wrinkle to come out, because that is pretty wrinkled there. So a little disappointed that it was folded up like that, but because it is so large, I guess it really didn't fit in the envelope, and it saves on shipping. So this is a true size 50 by 50, and it has 40 colors. So even though it looks like just green and white there, it does have 40 different colors. You can't see that. So here's symbols, kind of like the other one. We've got letters, numbers, all sorts of things in there. So a lot of background on this one. That background color here, it looks like 3865. I guess you could make snake scales kind of blingy, but we do have the better bag. Look at all that white. 3865. That's a big bag. So the background is going to be torture. I may, well, it's the shape that makes it a little tricky. I was gonna say maybe I could cut it out and do something with it, but probably not. So we'll just deal with the background. So we do have lots of small colors here, lots of small amounts of colors. I mean, that's barely any. For those, I think, are in the flowers. Then we have lots of grays, lots of pink on this one. So if you're a pink fan, there's a couple of them. More purples, but I do see some ABs here. That's kind of what I was hoping for. You gotta have some of the snake scales sparkly. So that is AB 161 there. And then, yeah, lots of tiny amounts. So even though it says 40 colors, it shouldn't be too bad because most of these don't have very many. So little bits of red. Here's our next two ABs. We have, put my glasses on where I can see, AB 152 and AB 336. Pretty dark blue there, very sparkly. And oof, how about that one? AB 413. That's probably all the ABs, but we'll take a look at the rest of these. Lots of pretty purples in this. Dark blue, more grays and blues. Little bits, that 939, very dark blue. I thought maybe it was black, but it's not. So, not actually as much green as I anticipated. So I'm guessing these areas are a little more gray and purple. And then just the highlights are green. So those are the colors for Mr. Snake here. I really am surprised that there's not more green just looking at this. It has a very green look to it, but very few greens. But I'm not going to roll this one up either because I'm going to try to flatten it and see if I even go for it or not. See if I can somehow work on this crease here. So that's that one. And then my final diamond painting before we go to cross stitch is a recent release from Diamond Art Club. Now, I have had this one for a little while, sitting in the box. I finally took it out of the box today. Like I said, I'm not going to do the whole unboxing like I'm advertising, but we will do kind of a quick look at what we have here. So, I guess I should show you this way. Here is the picture. A little bit different style for me. This is World Priestess, and it is an All Claire studio, which means it is the Diamond Art Club AI. But, of course, it's hand rendered as well, so if you're not into AI art, you may not care for it, but I don't mind. So toolkit is got the bigger tray in it, plus all the goodies, so we don't need to look at that. Now the thank you is where they put their sticker sheet. So we will take a look at this and see how many colors we have here. So there it is, a sticker for your logbook. 73 colors, square, 69.9 by 104.8 centimeters. So it's a biggin. It is definitely a biggin. So here we can take a first look at the colors that we have. And I see 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust, so not a whole lot of bling. I'll probably bling it up a little bit more. And a few of the 6,000 colors, which are Diamond Art Club made colors. So they've extended the colors beyond what DMC offers. Okay, oh, yep, I should have probably checked. There is our treasure card, and you know what this is? Do you see that? I was like, I can't tell which color this is, silver, gold, whatever. That's because it's black. This is one of the really good ones. So I finally get to purchase something with my treasure cards. So you scratch off the number and register the number that's on the back there, and it looks like I can finally turn in a treasure card. It's been a while. That's a good thing. Now we'll open this up and take a look and see how big this thing really is, because I did not realize it was that big till I just read the number, and I'm like, whoa, that thing is huge. Yes, we're gonna have to do this as partial unrolling here. Here's the bottom third. We got lots of flowers down here. This has the square things, and I don't think they have the problem anymore with the ink coming off. There's just a certain series of kits when they started doing the sectioning that the ink rubbed off, but this one looks just fine. So I'm not real big on people, especially at a distance, because sometimes the skin tone and the body parts look kind of funny. This one's got some really long fingers there, but maybe some of that is just how it looks before the diamonds go on. So we've got her hair, lots of oranges and yellows in there. Her dress there. And keep going. A lot of ornate designs all through here. So it looks like pretty good confetti through here, but otherwise the background in her hair looks like line blocking and color blocking. Keep going here. So she's got the world there. I'm not sure what planet she's on here, because that looks like the Earth there. So let's keep rolling, because you probably can't see as much as I can. Here, and make it somewhat flat. My table just isn't big enough. So there's all the hair and the bubbles and jewels. I think that's what I really liked. It almost had some undertones of Josephine Wall art, and I think that's why I was drawn to her. Definitely the flowing look there, and there is a fair amount of color blocking, it looks like, in the sky. I'm gonna have to turn this thing sideways, I think, to really get a good look at it here. So there we go. So you can see her a little bit more there while I take a quick peek. I don't think I'm gonna open the diamonds, because then we turn into more of an unboxing type thing. I can see the AB drills there, very light yellow. That'll probably be, I would guess, in the stars. That's where a lot of the ABs are, and probably in the worlds, and maybe the glow on the edge of her face there. But see lots of dark purples in there, and dark blues, a lot of different shades of blue on there. I'm trying to see here. Is there any 310? Nope, there is no 310 in this one. So all the dark colors there are done with blue. 38, 34. Looks like 938, 939, 336. So a lot of darker blues in there, but no black, which is cool. So that is the World Priestess. Kind of cool. Okay, now I'm going to switch gears here. That was all the diamond painting that I have. Hopefully, if you're not a cross stitcher, you might want to hang around. But thank you for supporting my channel again. And not quite time for keyword. Well, maybe we should make it keyword here. So what would the keyword be? How about stars? If you put the word stars in a comment, S-T-A-R-S, because the priestess lady had stars. We've got a starry night cross stitch here, so let's go with stars. So if you put the word stars in a comment, then you will be entered for two $25, or one of two. I'll give away two. I'll put it that way. $25 gift cards to whatever store of your choosing, hopefully craft related. I mean, if you want one for JCPenney's, I might be a little bit suspicious, but hopefully a craft store. Hopefully there's something out there that you might want somewhere. So if they offer a gift card, I will check in with you after you win and see where you want the gift card from. So we're going to start with these because I want to actually do one of these. I haven't really taken much look at them other than a quick glance when they came in. So these are the ones that had the PSW on them rather than a brand name. Normally they say Huacon or Yishu or DIY, some of the budget friendly companies out there. But these had PSW SKUs on them. So I'm thinking that Paint Someway is actually the company for these, but I'm not sure that they say ABB. So let me know in the comments if you think that's correct or if you know that that's another company. I just found it interesting that they had the PSW SKU. So let's take a look at this first one here. It was kind of a neat little blend of Van Gogh paintings. Here, the picture is really tiny on here, but this is looks like 40 different colors. Here's the better picture. So we've got almost a blend of the Starry Night. There's the tree there and some fields. And I was kind of curious. Darn. Yeah, I'm not happy with it. I can tell already that this one's got some problems here, because with it being only 40 colors, see how these flowers here, how you can pick out the flowers and the shading on that cypress tree there, but especially notice down here in the flowers. Well, here's the chart for down there. So you don't have flowers, you have black. So all this color 3 here, all this blue is just the color black. So instead of the green with the shading and the highlight, it's just black. But it's especially disappointing down here at the bottom. So there's no black in this. And yet there's a ton of black in the chart. So this is that weird kind of paper that's hard to tear but not waterproof. So let's see if I can figure out the right way to fold this. So I may not go into much detail on this one because of that, but this is a 14 count. So that's why it's a little bit smaller. But yeah, no detail down here with the flowers. So that's kind of what I was curious about with these, was how many colors and how much detail, because they looked so pretty. But they're kind of like the diamond paintings that you see where they have the really neat picture, but then once it's rendered, it's not got enough colors here. So I don't know, not real happy with that one. So I think I'll just stop there. Toolkit is the same one you get with the other budget-friendly ones, the same little container with needles and the needle threader. So the package almost looks like more colors, but yeah, a ton of black in it. So I'm not sure what to think there. I don't want to make package noises. Let's try another one here. Oop. So this one, because I see the ABB on it, we've got lots of purples in this one, so maybe this one will be a little bit better here. We'll find out. Toolkit, standard. This is a planet Earth with a bunch of stars. So this one probably could get away with fewer colors. We've got space there with planet Earth. So if you're new to my channel, you may not know I love maps and planet pictures. So this was definitely my style. It's also, I believe, 14 count. Yes, because it says so right there, 14 count. So we have more colors with this one, at least. We have 45 colors. This one looks much more promising. I don't see big blobs of the same color. I see a little bit more variety in there. I'll probably start by stitching the earth and see how it comes out before I do the rest, because that's kind of the star of the show, literally. But we got some stars through here. A little spaceship thing. Is that a little kid laying on it? That one, that's kind of odd. Nope, hard to tell. What do you think that is? I don't have my glasses on, but that's kind of unusual there. It looks like part of a head, maybe, with an eyeball. I don't know. Let me know what you think that is. So, kind of interesting. So let's see how it looks on the canvas and do a little bit closer look, since this one may be more promising. It's pretty stiff Ida cloth. Let's see here. So not a whole lot of red saturation, but there is some red in here, but it's a little bit lighter, so it's not hurting my eyes a bunch. Looks like it's pretty easy to make out all the different colors on there. Not too much confetti stitching, which is good, but definitely 14 count here. You can see by the smaller squares there, but 44 different colors. Take a look at the top there. So I think this one may work out okay. We'll look at some of these pretty purples here. I try not to talk over the opening of the bags because I can edit it out that way. So these are on the floss drops. And let me spread out all the colors there so you can see them. I probably won't undo them. But those are the colors, lots of blues, pinks, purples in there. Maybe flip it over. There we go. So you can see all the darker colors. So really, really pretty. I think this one looks a little bit more promising, but the Ida cloth is pretty stiff. It feels like a little bit less quality than say Spring Brand or some of the others. So we'll have to stitch on it. When it's a little bit rough like this, you probably want to cut your floss in half, because the rougher fabric will start fraying your floss a little bit faster. So you want to use smaller pieces for that kind of rough Ida cloth to keep your threads from getting all messed up. Okay, I'm just gonna pile these across the back. Okay, what's the next one? This one is not a PSW or Paint Someway. This has a Y. Okay, it's easier when I get rid of the bag first. This is a Yishu. You can tell by the Y. So this is an 11 count. And we have a jar. I love the jar designs with a sea life scene there and a little turtle on it. But the problem I see with this one, not really a problem though. Look at all that background. I'm not going to stitch the background. I'm just going to stitch the bottle because the fabric is white. So when you wash the ink off, it'll just be white. There's no reason to stitch all of that white. But that's what the pattern looks like, and it does have 40 colors. So let's see how this looks. Same toolkit, but you see all that white floss. I'm gonna have to invest in some sort of white floss company or figure out something to do, because this is not the first one. This is probably the 10th one that I've decided that I didn't need to do the white background like that. So I have piles and piles of white floss. So that looks like 38.65 there. So here's a canvas. This is 11 count, so not as much detail, a little bit confetti heavy. I have a video that I did recently showing different ways to work confetti on one of these type of cross stitches, so it is possible to do them. You might want to check out that video with some hints and different ways that you can do this. This one will be easy to just work top to bottom. So typically what I do is I'll take like 2 rows here of 10 and I will work across this way kind of horizontally to get all of that done. Then I'll go down 2 more rows and work horizontally 2 more rows, and that way I'm not changing out threads too much, but I can kind of control the area that I'm looking at and stitching for picking the different colors. Can see the little turtle here. Can make him out. He's got a lot of different colors there on him. So hopefully he comes out okay. I might actually sneak and do the turtle first and then do the rest. So it doesn't look too bad. As far as the colors go, we'll take a quick look. So if we can remove all that white. I'm not going to remove them from the kit though, because sometimes you have white inside here too, like that part right there. So lots and lots of that. But as far as the other colors go, we've got lots of jewel tones here, the purples and the blues there, and some lighter highlights there with the oranges, and even some reds in there. So that is that one. So that's number 3 down. It won't take too long here. Let's see what's next. All right, I'm back with the next one. This is another Yishu, actually. I think they said PSW, but maybe they print Yishu. I don't know. That's kind of a puzzle. Let me know if you know. So we got the toolkit here. We've got threads. This one is somewhat like the other one. It's a long and skinny one, but we have a tree. This one should be okay because it's purposely kind of impressionist or blobby. It's not meant to be high detail there, so I thought this one would come out okay. So here's the bottom of the picture. We'll go ahead and open it up so you can see the whole thing. Let's see. So there is the full picture. So it's a pretty big one. It's an 11 count, and it does say Y on there, so it makes me think issue. But we have 48 colors on this one. So fair amount of confetti there in the tree, looks like, but the background doesn't look too bad. Little spots for the stars there, but we'll take a look at the canvas and see how this one looks. Poof, wow. It looks pretty busy there. So you can tell it is computer generated because of the speckles around the different colors there. That's usually a sign of computer generated. And you don't necessarily have to stitch those in a different color. You can just kind of use the same color and go over some of those if you don't want it to be quite so speckly, but we'll have to take a look and see how well they blend. This is half. And then there's the other half. So it's a decent size one. I haven't really been talking about the sizes. Let's see, 39 by 64 centimeters, 147 by 342 stitches here, and 48 colors. So that one actually looks pretty nice. You can make out definitely the tree through here. And the path with those blue colors. It looks very clear. This does look like issue. So a little bit better quality fabric actually on those, and the colors. Okay, I'm getting surrounded by plastic bags. Let's take a look here at what we got. Lots of dark colors obviously, but beautiful, beautiful color palette there. Lots of reds, blues. I may want to start on this one first. So lots and lots of dark blue there. Beautiful, beautiful colors. So there's some golds and light colors in there for some of the stars. So that one looks promising because, again, it's a little more impressionistic. So don't really need details or back stitching or anything like that to make it come out. So I like that one. Now we only have one left. So, okay. So we got toolkit. I have so many needles now. You can tell by the different colors here that this one is definitely a little bit different style. This is that weird fabric. So I believe this is a Paint Someway. It's 11 count ACC, that's what it says, but the print and the feel of the fabric is just a little bit different than the print and the feel of this. So, or not that one, I'm already losing things. This one, that's a little bit better. So, let's see what we got here. We have a Hobbit house. So this is size 40 by 75 centimeters. And we have the cute little Hobbit house. I've seen several different cross-stitch kits out there from different designers and different companies that are various versions of the Hobbit house there. So long and skinny here. Can kind of look at the chart and see 45 colors, so that looks a little bit more promising. The sky is pretty standard there, not quite as much detail. I'm seeing here this color 36, there's big blobs of that. That's a darker color around the hill. So not, again, not that much detail here, because see how the flowers are, it's like the landscape ones. They struggle with the lower color numbers because there's all these details of the flowers there, and this is what the chart looks like. So a little bit disappointing on that. Let's take a look at this fabric though. Again, this is 11 count. Whew. The print looks pretty good. This part should be really easy to stitch, and it's sky, so it doesn't need quite as much detail. There is a somewhat amount of detail here, but definitely losing the detail around here. Color 36. I'm curious what that one is. That is $37.99, which is a really dark gray. So not even green. What I will probably do, I may go ahead and stitch this one. It'll be further down on my list. But I'm going to go ahead and get like a variegated green and stitch this and this, well, probably all that color, with a variegated green floss to give it a little more detail than what's on here instead of the single color. I don't think I can do that with the very first one there, though. So let's quick look at the colors here. Okay, got the noise out of the way. This is obviously going to be lots of greens and blues from the sky. It is pretty colors. Definitely got some pretty colors there, but this is that $37.99 color there that has so much of it here. So I think I'm going to get a variegated green, but it is going to take a lot. So Weeks Dye Works is probably a good one, but I'll have to buy a ton of it probably to make up for that color. But lots and lots of shades of greens. They're really kind of pretty. So there you go. Hopefully you can see them all. So I'm not sure what to think right now of these newer Paint Someway ones. It seems to be hit or miss depending on the type of artwork. So both of my landscape ones were a bit disappointing. See if I can figure out how in the world I folded this. Oh well, we won't worry about it. I think it was rolled. So not a lot of detail in the landscapes, but some of the others came out pretty good. So that fabric, we'll have to see how much it frays the floss as it goes through. So we got the Hobbit house. We've got our little turtle bottle here. Then we've got our earth. I think that one will be fine. And then this one was the one I was disappointed in. I'm not sure I'm going to do that one, because I don't think I can use a variegated there to make the flowers come out. It's just the fabric doesn't feel very good, but there's just so much black on that one that one probably not. And then our tree here, and I may start with this one to test these out, because I really like all these bright colors with this one. So that's what I have for you, and thanks again for supporting me and for liking and subscribing and all that good stuff and helping me reach my goal of 4,000. And like I said, the contest word is in the video somewhere. So 2 gift cards for $25 that I'm going to give away. And I guess I didn't say when the giveaway ends. So it's March 9th. Let's do about 2 weeks. Oh, we'll make it easy. We'll just say March 31st. So enter by March 31st. I will draw the names on probably not April Fool's Day, because you might think it's a trick. But now last year for April Fool's, I did do a video, so watch out. I'll probably come up with something else. A lot of people didn't realize it was an April Fool's joke. It was called Reverse Diamond Painting, where I filmed myself diamond painting, and then I ran it through the video editor to go backwards, so it looked like I was pulling diamonds off the canvas, and I was talking over it, talking about how you could redo diamond paintings over and over and all that. That was an April Fool's joke, so I'll try to come up with something again this year, but I'll check with you later. So thanks for watching, and catch you next time.